Guys, so this is gonna be a learning experience. I haven't even dropped this in the water yet.
So if you're new to the channel, welcome. And for those of you who have been following along, you'll remember we stocked 400 perch in the fall of 2022. And of those 400, about half of them were in the 7-inch range, in the hopes that they would be old enough to spawn in the spring of 2023 to further enhance the food chain before our walleye and smallmouth bass grow large enough to prey on our initial perch stocking. Perch don't build nests like bass and bluegill do. They lay egg ribbons on submerged vegetation, or sunken brush piles in 2 to 6 feet of water typically. Perch spawn in water temps of 48 to 53 degrees, so as our pond rose to 50 degrees this week, I've been on the lookout for them. In building our fish habitat in the pond last year, we specifically wanted plenty of brush cover in that 5-foot range. We've been feverishly trying to fill the pond with well water since the ice went out to be ready for our spawning season. We've been battling a leak in the pond as the water level had dropped over the winter. We're making some progress on that front, and just in time it seems, to get our spawning habitat around the pond in the right depth levels for each of our species. Can I just say that a lot of the pond build process has not gone to plan. Lots of challenges and learning lessons along the way. This is a large part of why I'm posting our pond build experience. I'm hopeful that it helps some of you who stumble across our channel save some time and energy and some money from our mistakes and successes in your own projects.
Those white sacks are perch spawn ribbons that they laid in the brush.
I wouldn't call it a surprise, but I'm definitely excited to see a plan come together. Our walleyes won't spawn for at least a couple more years, so that leaves our perch as next in line this spring in the order of species to spawn, and right on cue, we've got some action. These are the first egg ribbons that we found on the brush piles in the pond. The females lay their egg ribbons by hanging them from submerged structure, and then the males come along and fertilize them right away. These ribbons depend on water current and wind to keep them aerated, and by God's providence, hopefully in about 12 days, the eggs will hatch. We've reached the first milestone, and the first eggs have been laid. We've got some predators that they'll need to hide from, but there's plenty of dense structure to hide from, so I think that the conditions are right to give them a fighting chance. We also have a thick offering of different sized fatheads and shiner minnows swimming throughout the pond for walleye, smallmouth, and hybrid striped bass to prey on. Go ahead and follow our channel if this process is of interest to you. I'll share updates and progress at least weekly. After a lot of heavy lifting in 2022 to get the pond built, we're hopeful that the fruits of our labor will start to be realized this year.
It's about to get real. Got a new toy. An HD underwater camera. And it's time to go see what's under the pond.
The underwater clips in this video are the first experiments with the new camera. I'm just starting to figure out how to get some better footage, so bear with me as I learn that part of it. In other news, the polymer I believe is working to some degree to slow our leak. To what extent, I'm not sure yet since we haven't turned the well pump off for a significant period of time over the past 3 weeks in an effort to raise the pond level to full in time for the spring spawn. We've been gaining about 1 inch per day over that time, and currently sit less than 6 inches from being full, so hopefully in about a week we'll be able to claim that full status for the first time on the pond. I've been applying the polymer sealant around the overflow pipe area every few days as the water is rising in attempts to thoroughly seal that area. So as soon as we raise the pond to full with the well pump, we'll turn that off and take daily measurements for a few days to see our rate of loss to determine if the polymer has helped. Thanks so much for watching. If it's been helpful, would you like this video and subscribe for more pond build and fishing action to come in 2023? It's free for you and it's helpful for me. So until next time, God's peace to you.